There we go. Now, yes. Yep, that's fine. Don't ask me why the sound is so low. On my side at least. And I probably need to decrease the volume on this. There we go. That should be fine. Question is if this cutscene will decide to end any day now. Any day now, please. Any day now. Alright, let me just fix this as well. There we go. Now it wants to. Game. The fuck was that? Oh god, stuttering.
We're here.
Is it fine now? Can I... Will you let me pause yet, game? Or is that illegal?
Let's go.
I want to fix some settings. Okay. Because I feel like the game volume is very low. Alright, let me fix this. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. Okay. Does not seem like I can... I feel like the game volume is very low. I can't really fix anything right now, so... Alright. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. does not seem like I can gain volume. It's very low. I can't really fix anything. Here we give me a second. Still need to have this up.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I don't care about that. And they're supposed to get under with the... Oh yeah. They just somehow get under. Now I can pause. Jesus. Fix volume. What are these options? Is that enough? Probably is. Now, what do you want me to do? Just walk up, okay.
I think we're here.
What the fuck, camera? Don't do that.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
My keyboard is definitely loud.
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Yep, give me a second. There we go, now I get the real options. I hope. I do. Still no changes there. Controls, nope. Graphics, please. If I put everything on very high, what will my... HUD. Yup, don't care. These settings are absolute shit. Oof. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna see how this affects everything.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
I'm gonna have to change that to shift. Jesus. Oh, I forgot how much bullshit there is in this game. There we go. Jump space, yes. Yes. Move right, A, S, or high profile. Where is the run button then? It can't be in here. It's not. So where the fuck is... It's type profile then. Let's check. I have no clue, but yeah, it seems to have changed to F.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Okay, yep, it's F. Why would you call it type profile? That's so stupid. So those lights are absolute nightmare.
That's
Got
a
it.
constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Does not seem to.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Okay, fuck that bit.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
There I go, gossiping like a man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seat.
Fucking god. That is absolute hell. Do I get no further settings? That is...
They're a mite on the tardy side to ask it of us at this late juncture, though.
Oh, I know. Beastly, isn't he? Although I suppose he does keep a smart ship. The fare is always honest for the pointy.
Yes, I'd heard the new deacon was a bit of a stickler, but give him time. Once he gets to know the congregation, I'm sure he'll loosen his collar.
Why is he like this?
The widow Matheson? Well, I didn't know it was that.
What is this?
I'll go round to see her tomorrow and inquire whether I can help in any way.
Oh, yes, the tall lad with the deep brown eyes. Oh, I'll bet all the Athanasian wenches are draped to Sminny, hoping he so ever wished.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Now it works, okay.
My apologies.
I shall have to try it. Yes.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Eagle vision.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Let's just ruin the scene.
Ah, I've got to shit through my teeth.
Black Mall, that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Yeah. Where the fuck are you taking? Where is this? What is this camera doing? Yep, don't mind me. Totally not here. I'm not here. Don't worry about it. I'm not here. Definitely not here. You don't see me. I promise you don't see me. Oh yeah, lockpicking. Lockpicking is absolute shit, in my opinion. Why am I playing through this again?
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Haven't Dutch courage or put a balloon in your cheek?
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
This camera is being an absolute bitch. Oh, but if I remember correctly, this will only be for like the first part.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
He's traumatized. The boy is absolutely traumatized. Jesus.
Stateside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! Back the one
That man there! Seize him!
What has happened?
A man was killed in the upper balcony.
I've done no wrong.
I search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon, man.
No fussing.
Order!
We must have order!
Up there!
Try to remember.
Okay, if this goes on after the mission, I'm
More
gonna...
sugar, more butter, heart failure, and a final
It happened
dash
right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
Leave at once.
There's a killer about. I'm scared where it Move! Move!
Order! We must have order!
Imbecile!
I would capture him. He's like running.
Where are you going?
Yep.
I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Let's go to the 13 colonies. But don't ask why these graphical glitches are going on. This is fucking crazy. Can I up the graphics even more? Probably. Is it worth it? Probably. Doesn't change a single thing.
Some fresh air might do me good.
It looks like a fucking storm. As the wind blows through the ship. Let's speak to these guys.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
No, but I have to go through here. That's gambling. Don't feel like doing that. Feels like it would just be a waste.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Maybe I should restart the game.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Come on, brother, dodge! Dodge!
Finish the hotty-dotty!
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Jesus Christ. I fucking love him.
Good day.
there's someone around here I should be able to talk to. He's up here.
Get up on that boom!
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms and troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
Unless they decide to side with the Dutch or maybe the French. Who knows? On these waters, people are not very nice. Why are you writing where you've already written? What is this? Maybe he's like scribbling over stuff, over the stuff that's already written. I was almost about to say shit. What are these graphical glitches?
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Are you... Jesus Christ. Never leave your stuff
He's cut
around
our
like
rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land. We're stuck with tinned fish.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Very nice people. 10 out of 10 would talk again. I think I would have to get up to... There's one.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Alright. Sure, I'll go talk to this guy then.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Let's go with the cook. I haven't talked to him yet. Dried meat, salt water, very good mix.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Hi.
Atham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Can I go back down, per se?
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Atham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson.
Anything changed?
They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Don't seem like they're
Oh?
they're a bit different.
He's a shifty fella.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working. He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish.
Quite a few bugs, at least at the start. So basically, if you can get through the start, I would say it's all good.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's a shifty fella.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
But men of greater resolve and clarity have stepped forth to make lucidity achievable.
Curious.
Most curious.
But why? She seemed a thoroughly sensible creature, not like to partake of such illicit pursuits.
Why shouldn't I just go talk to the captain about this? Or should I try to solve it on my own? Like, why? Oh my god.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Well, that was easy.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
It's fucking epilepsy warning. Why?
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
But why is the... My fucking god. Why does it have to be like this?
Heave on those aft lines! Heave! Tackle! We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Aye! Tighten the bindings!
I can't see where I'm going.
Batten down the hatches!
Get the fuck out of here. Get me out of this fucking hell.
Hurry! I can't hold on much longer! Help! Please! Oh, thank you, thank you.
I don't see any graphical glitches so far. Rats.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Why is the crow's nest so high? It's like... Like, the scale of that is way too high. Way too big, rather. Like, look at this! It's like it was up in the fucking
Master Kenway!
atmosphere.
Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had... I had hoped that I might study under
Hello,
you.
sir.
If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate
Bloody
me.
hell!
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Guards don't even react. What? Can I save right now? I can't. What the fuck?
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Oh no, there's glitches
Need to
back
fetch a
again.
few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
I definitely need to.
It is
Come on.
here that
There you go. Go ahead. Yup. The amount of technical difficulties with this game. I do not care right now. Jesus Christ. Otherwise I have to return to this tomorrow, which I do not mind, but... Holy crap. What are these? Why? Like, actually, the fuck game? Single player, please. It should be saved. Should. Please tell me the graphical glitches are gone. Yup, all I needed was restart. Okay, nice. I can move properly. 85 FPS though. 80 FPS.
Get back here with that, you rogue!
Okay. Give me a second. Let me just see if the changing my graphics. Very high and high. Usually works. Yep, that worked.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
But you just happened to
All
stumble.
very best in firearms. You need but stop at one expedient location. Murray's has all patterns in stock.
Now, what do you do?
Citizens of Massachusetts Bay, the French
Thank
take
you.
Fort Necessity in the colony of Pennsylvania. Crown forces are obliged to surrender.
Oh, no.
If you're not entirely satisfied, I'll return
my.
half the purchase price.
Thank you.
Cabbage, lettuce, and color.
Alright then, guess I'll head up here instead.
The Boston Weekly Advertiser.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If we must, as seems like...
If value's what you seek, travel no further this day. You found it.
What on God's earth was that for?
Thank you.
Oh shit, 500. No, that I have nothing. It's 500 more.
If you're not entirely overjoyed by what I've to offer, you've lost your senses. Oh. Stop anywhere else, good folk. I've got it all.
No, yeah, please.
To business.
Yep, to business. Buy items. Normal weapons. Sure. Can you just gain money randomly? I have a bit extra for myself.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
I'm willing to drop the price of anything.
He must have done some. I don't remember this game that well, so I don't remember what his background is or if it's ever told in the story. He must have seeked help from the order somewhere. Or he must just like this decreed or something because he is way too helpful for the Templars. So
You
something must
lying,
have happened to him.
cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
But yeah, didn't a lot of homosexual people go to America to think that they would be able to fit in? Or am I wrong?
Sir, William Johnson.
Or to have somewhere to escape to? Maybe wrong.
Pleasure.
A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Can I speak any further with him? Guess I have to stay away.
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learnt early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed, and it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves, but nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon.
Yeah. So basically, once you first launched the game, I would recommend restarting immediately. Like, pretty much after the prelog, you want to restart. Or after the start.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position, but wait for me to take the first shot.
Let me just reload as well. And let me loot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
You two, clear off.
The fuck?
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
I've done nothing. Nothing that merits killing.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
Any guns around? No.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Catch your pillock!
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
I have
Back to the
full
Green
ammo.
Dragon then. I need a drink.
Give me this. Okay, it seems to be loaded.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
What? Over there, that's what! Deal with them!
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something!
Aw, why's you always got to go and spoil the sport? Thunder in his eyes.
I saw you.
What won't approve of weapons out here?
Hold that man! Here he is! Go!
Yeah.
Stop them, Thomas!
In a Jeffy, boss.
Thomas!
What? Oh. Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Here, you merry begotten
Only the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Money rules everyone.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
I should actually be turning off the stream right about now, soon, whatever. What, you want me to go? Actually, game. You can't just put a mission right next to mission. That's not. Next.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
He's trying to be so much better than everyone else. It's fun. Very fun. I love how I'm talking to him. Let's see here. How? Boy, you were inside. You were up there. Alright. Alright, sure.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Another mercenary.
Yeah,
Magistrate Burns is offering a golden guinea for any information leading to the arrest of the nefarious high road horse-thieving ring.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
It's really easy to get out of. Actually, wait.
Maybe I've
What? Why are you deciding to get stuck right there?
beyond
Hayden. How the fuck do you not grab that? You absolute moron. Oh my fucking god. This game, quite honestly.
Such salting actually kept it in an edible condition that long? You do surprise me. Well, I will have to try your audacious
You are
technique
clearly
for myself.
grabbing on. So what is the problem?
Excellent leatherwork. He learned his craft from a Spaniard.
I'm guessing he hasn't learned how to climb trees yet. It wouldn't surprise me. Or someone who lives in town. Or lives in the city. Where there are no trees. They used all the trees to build ships. Ugh.
And to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
The Plough is pleased to announce the opening of its new dining hall. Whatever the occasion, if you've a party, we've the space.
Start over here.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
Then forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it. I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on. Where were they taking him? Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
friends as well. You've no need to shop anywhere else, good folk. I've got it all.
I mean, 1 hour 30 minute stream should be fine for now.
Damned impudence! A bare repetition!
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
What's this fella doing?
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. You need to slip past them.
Armed hostilities between French and British forces on the frontier could lead to...
Trolls will soon relieve him of that.
That was a big ass fail.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I take his hands, put an end to his surgering. Maybe I take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I take his cock, put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas!
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Quick little swipe and no more ears. How's that sound, Mr. Church?
At least I'll be spared more.
A little bit from here, a little bit from there.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
I was actually supposed to play a official mob today, but like, why should I? Like, it's nothing I can stream, so... And I felt like doing some streaming, so I put this on instead. Felt like it would be a bit more fun. What? Did that just disappear on me?
Must have escaped the asylum, that one.
Who hurts his foolish self?
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
The thing I love about Hatham is that he is not afraid of working with others. There's so many games where you see people just not wanting to work with others, and it just like, okay, this is another character exactly like everyone else.
How can they be avoided? They know where we live, and I can't simply hide out of town. I've a family to care for, and my only
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir.
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Haytham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they've said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
The Order will not be happy with your decision. You will die, a traitor to the Order.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Such salting actually kept it in an edible condition that long? You do surprise me. Well, I will have to try your audacious technique for myself.
The Silver Fox offers all travelers the finest water and rates.
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are...
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
Giving everything away at these prices. You do not need something if I am not having it.
And I do not enjoy that it just forces you into these sort of hidden mechanics.
It was a game they played with the pigs.
Yes, that's quite literally what it does. It forces you into them.
Now!
To all weavers, the esteemed craftsman Peter Witzel has contracted a
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war! After him!
I mean, effective.
That fat buffoon insists I
Where are you? There we go.
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Oh, motherfucker, you are that
Oh, hell.
ass for death wish.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
I will going off now. As oh, for fuck's sakes. There we go. As I need to head to bed. So even though no one will join, probably someone who will watch this in the future. And I will say goodnight. And maybe see you either on a stream or some other place.